Okay, it's July 3rd, Wednesday, back to the sheriff's office so that, I can follow up on, the time I came in, June 7th, I believe, and spoke with Winters in regard to more complaints. The city attorney, walking me down there so that I'm not, denied access and accommodation, etc., etc. Still following up. Today is 7/3, almost an entire month. Let's see where we get with this.
Hey, Mr.
Hello, hey, Paul.
How are you? Hi.
What about the advocacy and everything that was so transparent? What about September 9th when I told you I would walk out and not have any medical care? It's now been how many months, Paul? And why have you not returned my calls? And why have I not gotten a follow-up meeting with the sheriff after I drank his cup of poison?
Are you saying you're trying to schedule a follow-up meeting with the sheriff?
Oh, I have been. It's been on YouTube.
And exactly what do you need to talk about with the sheriff?
The failure of drinking his cup of poison, the fact that it didn't work, the fact that there was no advocacy, the fact that there was no help.
Can I ask a question?
You can ask as many questions as you'd like.
How is it that when we facilitated a discussion with all of the groups involved,
Except DPH.
DPH was there?
No, just the ADA representative, not DPH. She made that quite clear. Just like she made quite clear that there had been a restraining order against me in the past, which was never there.
If you refer to the video of the
I have the videos.
I believe that there was a representative from DPH that was actually there, in addition to the ADA representative.
Which person was that then?
It was the African-American woman. I forgot what her name
was. Well, that was the ADA person.
No, actually, the people from the mayor's office on disability were the ADA people.
Oh, I thought she represented herself as the ADA person from
that was
DPH.
The DPH person.
That's what I thought her representation was.
That's correct. She was a representative of DPH.
For ADA is what I believe.
Yes.
That was her representation. Well, anyway, the fact still remains. I still haven't gotten the service. I still haven't broken any laws. I'm still seeking, and I did tell you. I also told you guys at the end that, I would want to come in and follow up if there was any problems. There was problems. Why have I not been rescheduled a meeting?
I don't know why you haven't been rescheduled a meeting because I don't handle that for the sheriff. But I do know that you're still allowed to go into the building at 101 Grove.
And not receive services and being escorted out by the sheriff's department, just like I was last time. Shall we go outside? I'll be happy to do that. Just like I was, let's see, when was that? 5/1, when one of your deputies basically almost ripped off my wrist?
Well, when it comes to the point where they request that you be removed from the building, then we have to act.
Oh, of course. Oh, no, I understand I understand your lapdogs. You're there for them, but you're not there for my rights. Yes, I do understand.
Okay.
At that point, no, it's not okay. At that point, when will somebody be there for my rights?
I'm saying okay to acknowledge what you just said.
Which is true.
Yes.
You guys are just the lapdogs for them, and you don't provide any citizens' help or citizen rights, enforcement. I was asked to leave what? Under what circumstance? What was I doing wrong? Nothing. Did you protect my rights for access and accommodation so that I could use those services? No. So, shall we continue with the spin and the illusion, because this is going on YouTube?
That's fine.
I know it's fine. There will be no change, and I predict it will probably be another year before I get any help because you guys are unaccountable, which is what I've said all along.
I don't understand how much further we can advocate for you other than
You've never advocated for me. What a lie.
Other than facilitating a
Haven't
meeting
facilitated
with
anything.
all of the parties involved. Because in terms of what you just said, by calling us a lapdog, you can label it what you want.
Well, if you violated...
You've recognized our responsibilities. And the
I have recognized your responsibilities. None to the citizen. I have recognized it.
I'd appreciate it if you'd let me finish.
Please, go ahead.
So, when you say that the sheriff hasn't advocated for you,
he
I
hasn't?
don't understand that statement because we actually brought everyone together to the table for the first time for you regarding your issues of accessibility in the building. Now, in terms of the services that you are seeking from DPH, we can't speak to that.
Because nobody arrests for medical law violations, correct?
That's correct.
So they can freely, neely-willy violate the law because there's nobody who's going to arrest.
I don't quite understand that.
Well, what do you mean you don't quite understand? If there's nobody who's going to enforce the law, then they're willy-nilly able to evade it and break it because there's nobody there who will enforce it. I mean...
It seems like it's a simple request. All they ask, from what I recall from our meeting, All they requested was that you do not videotape when you're being given the services. Is that
And,
correct?
and I believe that it was a simple request that my rights be honored also. And it's apparent what I got from the sheriff as far as my rights, none. So yes, continue to spin. I'm not the one breaking the law. It's not illegal for me to videotape. That's been brought up. That's been said repeatedly. You know, as a matter of fact, under programmatic access, I'm allowed. So
Well, that's something that you have to deal with DPH.
oh, you mean DPH will call you and ask you as the lapdogs to have me taken out before they even speak to me, correct? Like they have in the last few videos?
So the only thing I can speak to is our role over at that building. And I can assure you, we're not stopping you from coming into the building anymore, are we? No, we're not.
Oh, no, but if I go to the city attorney's office and request follow-up and everything else, and I'm, you know, very kind and nice and don't say anything, they'll call you and have me escorted out like they did last time because you're the lapdog and you're not there to protect my rights, correct?
Mr. Garza, your interpretation of being nice and kind and open is subject to interpretation because the times that we are
Wonderful.
asked to
And
come
your
from-
interpretation of advocacy and help is also subject to interpretation. Thank you. You know, it works both ways, sir.
All right. Well,
Yes.
Thank you. I'll be talking to you.
I'm sure
at
you
some
will.
future date.
Oh, I'm sure you will because I will not
We
stop
can
doing
always
what's correct.
agree to disagree. So I
Well,
appreciate
hey,
it.
as long as you get paid and I continue to get harmed, what's the consequence?
Well,
Thank
all I
you.
can say at this point is have a
Thank
good
you. I shall.
Okay.
Is Mr. Williams Winters here? Because I'm here to follow up. You know,
Well, actually,
I've got
he
other
just went to a
complaints.
meeting. That's why I just made some copies for myself.
Okay, so he's at a meeting. Well, then I guess I can come back. So now let me see if I've got this right. If I go down right now to the city attorney's office and request, you know, follow up and somebody to speak to escalate my problems to, and they call you, you'll just come out and escort me out again, correct?
Well, you can go down to the city attorney's
Mm-hmm.
office. It's a public building and they're a public agency. You can request services as long as it falls within the purview of what they're obligated to give you. That's fine. When you say escalate, though, I wouldn't quite use that word because what we don't want to have is a situation that becomes disruptive. Because if it becomes disruptive in the office, that is when our
Can you define disruptive?
No, I
Is it
can't.
up to a
Subject to-
discretionary view then?
It's not
Arbitrarily and
discretionary. It's
capriciously.
It's actually a reasonable person's standard.
Oh, wonderful. So I think that my reasonable person standards have been evaded each and every turn here.
That's fine.
Thank you for the illusion and the spin.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Garza.
Oh, no, 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 no. I will continue to show the advocacy, the concern, the compassion. And it's been now how long? God, this happened 8:15.
We've been interacting since last year. so
That's right. Amazing. And I'm still going to continue because you guys aren't doing what you're supposed to be doing.
We'll have a happy 4th.
How can I have a happy fourth without law enforcement, without my medical rights being protected? Lovely illusion, sir. You have a happy fourth.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your paycheck. See you on YouTube.
Take care.
Oh, hey, who else is going to do it? Apparently not you guys.